Good morning, guys. Yesterday I was at an event that really inspired me, as it were, to just go out there and be who I am made to be, who I dream of becoming. I'm just going to share one or two thoughts, very quick video, one or two thoughts of my aha moments, the things that struck me most. The first one is that the uncertainty of outcomes will usually lead to anxiety. So what does that really mean? Usually you're not worried about what you know. So if you know how to drive, you just jump into the car and you move. If you know how to drive, you know where you're going to. You don't even think about it. Your subconscious takes over. You get into the car, you start to move towards where you know you should be going to. But the moment you do not know where you're going to, so if you're trying to get into a new part of town or into a new city, suddenly you're not just driving subconsciously. You start to think about it. Am I sure I'm going to go through the right turn? Am I going to miss the road? Am I going to be harassed by people on the road? What's going to happen? So straight away there's a tendency to worry or to feel anxious, as it were. And that's how it is in our journey towards our dreams, our big goals, our purpose. That the things we know about, the things we're very comfortable with, we are able to just go with. We don't even think about it, we just pursue, we just go after it. But the moment something becomes unclear, we start to fear. Fear sets in. You start to worry. Do I know how to do this? Do I know where? How am I going to get the answers to this? Now, what the guy actually said, this is Mr. Omeogu, very great guy. And he says, usually what needs to happen at that point, he says the normal statement people hear is you look inwards and bring out the information. The reality is no. Because if you knew what you needed to do, it means you know it already, you know it. But the reason why you feel anxious of the outcome is because you don't know. So it is not the right advice to say look inwards and bring out the answers to the questions you're asking. What you need to do is to look outwards for new information, for new guidance, for new support, for new mentorship. And this is where actually mentorship comes in. Because if you knew what to do, you will be doing it without fear, without feeling anxious. But because you don't, that is where anxiety, stress will then set in. That means you need to find something outside you that you need to take in and then transform what you know inside. And so the takeaway from this is the moment you start to feel anxious, it is because there is an uncertainty of the outcomes. What do you need to do about that? You need to look outwards to mentorship, new knowledge, new advice, new guidance, and just take the information in, transform the way you think, and then your results can also be transformed. I thought that was just powerful. And that's just only one thought. And I hope it meant to you the same thing it meant to me. That the moment I start to feel anxious, the moment I start to feel fear, as it were, it is because I'm suddenly uncertain of the outcome. And the way to solve that is to look outwards, get the right information, get the right mentorship, get the right guidance, and then that can affect and influence how I feel right now about the situation. So why not? You go win this week, go do your best, go be your best, and yes, we'll catch up soon. All right, take care.